here I am being wowed by everything. Like, look at the death claws. Oh my gosh, actually, this is so terribly exciting. Yeah, no, Sophie, definitely. Let me know if you do, and let me know your thoughts on it. I don't know if you saw my, in the Discord, I left a bit of a review about the first game and my thoughts on it compared to number 1 from my memory. And I'd love to know if you think that, if you play Bioshock 1, if you think that that still holds true. Because that would be very neat. Okay, so I'm actually really, really pleased, everyone, because I'm going to be able to show you what I was working on a little bit. So, in fact, one might say I can show you my handiwork, and that pun is going to be very funny soon, I assure you. I'm already laughing. Haha. No. But, so you guys remember how we're getting all the death claws? So, I made the pile. I hope that shows up for everyone. So these are the death claws. There's about 30 of them in there. Do you like it? Hey, Sphinx, how's it going? Oh no, it shut off right at the end. That sucks so much. But yes, the lovely pile of hands that we have here. Maybe that's a better view. I hope you guys can see it. Sometimes it comes up dark. No, not a problem, Canadian. Have fun. Talk to you later, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next stream. I, Random, have not played New Vegas before. This is actually the very first Fallout game I've ever played. New Vegas is the next Fallout game I'm going to play, though, so I'm very excited about it. Hey, GT, how's it going? Yes, well, we got all the Deathclaw hands and we didn't know what to do with them, so I made a pile. But even better than that, and Sovi, you're going to love this. Wait, Canadian, if you're still there, one moment. Because, again, you were here for Sticky when he unfortunately expired. We've been collecting meat to try and build a shrine to Sticky. You can see his party hat just back there. Oh, a chunk of him fell off. Let me get that. Hang on. Hang on. This is the lovely Sticky pile we have. Oh no, I'll fix his legs up later. That's okay. But we're trying to, I like to think that Jeff comes back here in her spare time and tries to experiment stitching together a new Sticky. It was so sad when he died. Do you not love it? Yeah, we're trying to make a new Sticky. We've kept his hat. But anyway, that's a, see? The hands are here to court Forks when we come back, because who doesn't love a bunch of dismembered hands to remind everyone of their journeys? And the Sticky is there to hopefully get Sticky back. Well, but yeah, let's go out into the actual wasteland, everybody. It's not a pile of random flesh, it's a pile of future Sticky. So for anyone who doesn't know the story of Sticky, he's basically a character that appears in this, and we tried super duper hard to bring him to it's not Little, it's like, because we got him from Little Lamp and we were taking him to Big Town, and what happened was due to accidents, enjoy Canadian. I'm always glad when I can leave a lasting memory in anyone's mind. What happened was Sticky, we were traveling across the desert with him, and chat told me that you could actually, oh gosh, there's enemies. Let's go murder some people real quick. Oh gosh, what happened was chat told me that I could fast travel, and I did, but I accidentally told Sticky to wait randomly in the middle of the desert, so we couldn't find Sticky. So I had to off-stream spend about 40 minutes trying to find him. And we finally found Sticky, and so on the next stream, we took him to Big Town. Everything was nice, but you might remember, Big Town gets under attack. And very unfortunately for us, out of the entire attack, I thought everyone survived, but no. Poor old Sticky was the only person to die, which was so sad after everything we'd done. So we've been collecting chunks of meat to make a Sticky shrine ever since. And that is the bulk of our work so far. Trust me, it's not just that I'm randomly collecting body parts. I'm not a serial killer. It's a, you know, it's a shrine to somebody, completely different. It's totally fine if you collect human bits, as long as you have a purpose towards it, and it's not just to show everybody that you have them. That's what I've been led to believe anyway. Do correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure no one will correct me since I'm pretty sure that's entirely correct. And down we go. Bye! Oop. I do very much need to just a little bit of health. And it's fine if we get a lot of bad karma now, as long as we never ever tell Forks to say goodbye to us. That will be the only problem, is if we do that. So the plan right now, just for everyone to know, is we're going to head to Centerbury Commons, because I've been told that that starts a really cool event, basically. Hey Simpson, thanks for the raid! What did you just come from playing? Was it Kingdom Hearts or was it Bioshock? Jeff is, oh yes, Jeff is hatless. I forgot to add the lovely wig back on. Hang on a sec. Let us go to every other button but that. So we'll get that. But yes, I've been told that there is a really cool thing with the superheroes happening if I go this way. Let me make sure I'm going right to Canterbury Commons. So that's what I want to ping tonight because we've only got the Zeta DLC left to do, but my plan is to hit every single spot in Fallout 3 before I move on. Because since this is my first Fallout game I've ever played, and you've got all the other Fallouts to do, I want to make sure I sort of have a good frame... Ooh, Deathclaw over there. Good frame of reference for when I play the other games, like their abilities, powers, what carried on between them and everything. Oh gosh. So let's just check them all out. I love... My favorite thing is these encounters that they have... No, let me just get close enough to stab you, please. Just a little bit, like just a touch. Thank you very much. I always appreciate that. There we go, back with our wig. No! What is this? Oh good, thank goodness. Terrifying. So we'll just take all of that. And another hand for the pile, everyone. That's great. That's just excellent. So my room is starting to look like a little bit of a hoard, isn't it? I didn't even show you the corner with all the with all the gnomes that we just kind of have hanging out there. Oh, I haven't read that book. Fantastic. And why not? We might as well do that. And we'll do this as well. Oh my gosh, we have so much meat on us. I actually did see in Leo's game the other day that there is so many more meat options in the Fallouts as you continue. They have so many more. Forks will take care of that. That's fine. Kingdom Hearts, critical mode. Oh, nice. Oh, I forgot the Radaway. Do we need the Radaway? I thought we were going pretty... Well, we've only got 12. I could use the Rad X, but we're not really being hit by anything right now. So we should be okay. What is... Robot. Okay, okie dokie. This is perfectly fine. Forks, do take care of that, dear. He is by far, I think... I honestly think he's possibly the best companion, only for... Because I think he has the most health out of all of them, right? Like, Dogmeat obviously is best boy, because he's the dog. And there's more battle music. Forks, if you died... No, he's got this. He's got this, everybody. I would be the worst person to play it. Like, can you imagine you're in this wasteland, and you've met the Wanderer, and you've assigned your life to them, and the Wanderer is just constantly using you as a meat shield. You'd be like, why did I sign up with this person? Oh, the Enclave dude had one. Oh, thank you, Sophie. Sorry. That's okay. We've got like we've got 41 Radaway. I think we should be okay. But thank you for pointing that out. I do tend to be a bit of a happy looter at times, don't I? Oh gosh, what was that? Oh no, that's Forks. Please don't murder Forks. We need him. He's like the only thing we actually murder with. Okay, I guess we'll take on this encounter since they're forcing our hand. Weapons. It's funny because like at the start of this game, I was so keen just to attack anything that moved. And then it's kind of come to this part where, oh my good lord, are you absolutely killing me right now? You are. Excellent. So we can add that to the lovely pile. I assume it's unhappy because... I'm assuming it's unhappy because I did a switch over. So that's a crash, everybody. No, Sphinx, the radio. Because it won't work in the wastelands for some reason. I don't understand why. Apparently we need to trigger a mission. I've got a radio that a lady will play violin music for us, and it's so funny that you mention it because I was watching the VOD. Oh my gosh, we're all the way back there. That's fine. At least we know exactly where we're going. So we're back in for another fight.
Welcome home, madam.
And I need to learn to quick save again. So basically this game loves to crash, and it loves to crash all the time on me. You know what? Why don't we actually come from it from Vault 108? We can come from that direction. That's a totally different direction we can come from. Normally it crashes when Canadian enters the stream. This time it must have noticed him leaving the stream. Okay, so let me make sure we're heading the right way. Yes, yes. Okay, excellent. So we're gonna hit F5 here. We're just against scorpions, so that's easy. They're not a big problem. Go down. Thank you very much. You know, I never actually finished telling you guys about the other terrifying sea creatures that I had lined up. Bioshock Infinite, that DLC just kind of like... That was so chaotic. I didn't even get to mention the other fun sea animals that I learnt about today. Because one of them, I think you guys might get a kick out of. It's called the old wife fish, basically. And anyone want to guess why it's called the old wife fish? Because it's a wonderful, wonderful reasoning they have for it. I'm not sure about the others, but everyone has said to me random that it seems to be a common theme. With that GT, no, it's not too many saves. With the with this particular Fallout 3, Fallout 3 hates working on PC these days because Windows took away a core part of how they set it up. It's like the Windows 10 something that they used to have it on, and so you have to like do all these weird things to make it run, and it just crashes because it's so funny. On my very second stream of this game ever, so when I barely had any saves, the game crashed so much I actually had to end the stream and restart the stream because I had to restart my entire computer. But the crashes have become a lot less. We typically, and now I'm cursing myself, and the Bethesda gods can hear me, and they're like just rubbing their hands together, being like, say the words, girl, say the words and curse yourself for eternity. So I'll say the words, can't deny them. But they basically, we seem to only get one crash per stream these days. Okay.
You'll never get away with terrorizing this town.
So this is the encounter I was told about.
You and your pathetic tin
Okay.
cans are no match for my army.
Her army of ants.
The citizens
Soldiers.
of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Attack, my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool.
I don't know
and
if the
his
ants are going to be
force.
good against metal. Oh, my. Hey, I haven't done anything. Is she just fleeing? Are they both oh no, Forks is attacking. Oh my, Forks.
With their petty wars.
Oh, hang on, they're coming back. Oh, because I got hit. Are they... Okay.
Are you all right?
What's that? I don't think that was how that encounter was meant to go.
I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a
Oh gosh.
problem.
I've heard Sphinx is meant to be quite
Name's
a
Roe.
nice one.
Uncle Roe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth.
I was really wanting to watch the robots fight the ants, but instead it was just Forks fighting the robots and the ants. What was that all about? Who were those people?
The, Mechanist and the Ant Agonizer. That's just what they call themselves. It's ridiculous, I know. A while ago, we were attacked by the Ant Agonizer, that woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. Well, that was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger, and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave.
I might be able to help.
Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet.
Okay.
Find where the Ant Agonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps.
200 caps.
You only need to stop
Really?
one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
Double that and you've got yourself a deal.
You drive a hard bargain, friend. But seeing how we haven't been able to solve the problem ourselves, fine. You've got a deal. But I expect results. Oh, and please do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in our streets. We don't need another.
Oh, come on. Well, maybe I can become a superhero, the Jeffinator. Oh, can you repair things?
We used to have a better mechanic, but that didn't work out so well.
I'm guessing that's
I'll
the
see what I
Mechanist.
can do.
Yeah, definitely repair me up, sir. Okay. Oh gosh, I do like superheroes. Anyone big superhero fans at all? What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons? Yeah, what can you tell me about this town?
Damn near everything, I suspect. I founded the place myself, and I'm the reason this place stays fat and happy.
You did peace with both? Okay. I think I get the picture.
Anytime, my friend. Of course.
Well,
Good.
I can say that I know that I want the, I'm so sad. Look at the poor antagonizer. Her little ants. It's not letting me search them. Damn it.
Hey, be more careful.
That's annoying. I was going to collect their meat, but I guess that's probably a little bit mean, isn't it? Let me just hit a save on the off chance that I have tempted fate. So that's neat. I love watching Forks run. So we have on our little thing, we've got the Robot Repair Center and Antagonizer's Lair. So I'm guessing the Mechanist is this way. Okay, so there's a way to get peace with both. I'm taking it. Ooh, the Jeffinator and Mutant Boy. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine Forks dressed up in spandex? As if he's not terrifying enough already. I keep going to press N now because of Bioshock to try and bring up the map. So it's up the top of the hill. I love how many little Easter eggs there are in this game. And just like references to things, like just having these superheroes appear. That's very, very cool. So I think, and I will just check now for you, Sphinx, because I'm pretty sure it won't. Yeah, it's just doing that now. Oh gosh. It's so funny though, I was watching the VOD, like the start of the VOD the other day, and it totally, I play the music and everything on it, and you came in like just a little bit after I'd done it. I'm like, ah.
What do you need? I can get you a fix. Anything you want.
Good.
Cheap too. Check it out.
The robot guy hangs outside with, a junkie hangs outside
Sure
his place.
thing, man.
What do you have actually? Do you have stim packs? I could always use that. Wow, you are so cheap. Look, honestly, you clearly need the money, so... And the thing is this, right? Typically people are like, you shouldn't, you know, give
Another
junkies money or anything
satisfying-
like that because they'll go
Bye.
spend it on drugs, but he's giving me the drugs. I'm going to assume he's going to spend it on groceries. Let's go in here. I'm going to go with that was a net good thing I've just done. Take coffee mug. Whose coffee mugs am I taking? Okay, so this is... Oh my gosh, okay, let me turn off the radio. I just realized it's just doing that. I was like, gosh, I wonder what that stat... Oh my gosh, okay, so Forks is just going on a murder spree. So there is a way to be peaceful, right? Like, this is... Bye. I really hope there's a way to be peaceful. Otherwise this is going to end up quite messy, isn't it? There we go, Forks. Oh, and the other thing is if we can get some more of those quantum colas. Oh golly, I think he's broke again on us, everybody. Can I? Yeah, nope, desk is empty. I don't know why I clicked that. Let's keep going. Good thing I can warp through that corpse. You gotta love a warpable corpse. Don't want any of that. Oh, I can activate this. Note from Frank. I can't take it anymore, Bob. I don't trust those turrets in Sector A. I swear I saw one track me the other day when I left work a little late. If that thing opens up on me, I'm screwed, since the bastard fed suspended workman's comp is part of the war effort. Hell, Snake helped me smuggle in some pulse grenades that I locked away in the box under my desk. I tried one out on our handy at the house, and the missus nearly killed me. Knocks him out like a light. If you ever need one, just grab the key from behind my terminal and use it to unlock the box. You can't say I never did anything for you. See you around, buddy. Oh, and stop throwing those staples over at me. They get on the floor, and you know how I like to take my shoes off during the day. So I've got, obviously he's got a key somewhere, but I don't use the plasma grenades that much, so it's not really something I'm that terribly keen to find, since I have basically, literally, like, I was using the grenades at the start, but I was never hitting anything with them. Gotten a cigarette, so let's grab that. You can shut off the static. Yeah, it took me a moment there to realize that I'd left the statics on, honestly. Drugs are his groceries. So then he was just selling me groceries, so it's all good all around, isn't it? Okay, so that's everything there. Let's... Oh, well, this is fine. I have pretty good lockpick these days. And more robots. I hope that because Forks initiated in that encounter, that doesn't mean that I've ruined the chance of getting peace. Oh my gosh, a turret. Wow, after just being told there were turrets in the area, I've just gone full on ahead. And we'll eat some of that. And... Oh, that's right, because in this reality, we didn't eat all of the stuff, did we? That's, I don't know why, I didn't even need to use that stim pack then. Oh my gosh, come on, VATS activates. My God. Let's get the VATS up. I still really like the VATS system, honestly. Especially when Mysterious Stranger appears. I don't like that laser though. That laser is not friendly. No. I want to hit the other gosh dang turret. Because that thing is just down. Oh my. Folks, come on, buddy. I believe in you. Thank you.
Put up a fight.
Well, they did. They blew me up pretty good. Like, that was a pretty good blow up on their part. Yeah, no, fair enough, Sophie. They are, I think it's just that I forget so often that they're actually there that do you know what I mean? I just forget to switch out because I get so focused on what I am clicking on that, like, my current weapon. Because I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, it'll only take a moment to destroy them. But it's like, if you actually switched out, it would take a moment less. Okay, so let's grab that. Like, again, this is a game I would definitely see myself replaying because you can obviously do it so many different ways. Like, we've spec'd Jeff specifically to be melee and close combat in that, as opposed to anything else. So it would be interesting to do it a different way. And I've also, like, rolled her really high in speech. So I would be interested to see, like, if I started and I focused more on different things, how differently the game would play out. And there are obviously a bunch of options I took that you couldn't normally take, because I have, like, the Femme Fatale perk. Oh, good, the guessing game, everybody. Got to love the guessing game. Okay, so let me think. So this is always a fun part for us. Banning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Banning has 5. I don't know if this is a good one. 2 out of 7 correct. So Banning and Killing, because they have 3 that... 4 that cross it. Oh, hang on. Killing is 1 out of 7. Interesting. I don't like our odds on any of them. So it's not something that ends in ing. We know that. So packing, farming, killing is out. Wanting is out. Hurting is out. Holding is out. Swarming, carried. Because it resets on us, doesn't it? Oh, it was correct. Excellent. That worked. Oh no, entry denied. I just wrote the word correct. Okay, never mind. I got really excited about that for absolutely no reason there. This is, like, legitimately the second time we're actually hacking in this game. I've never had my hack high enough to be able to do this. Let me see. So we've got helping, veggies, howling, and it does change each time, doesn't it? So I know it's definitely not anything with that. What about hatchet? No. What about caverns? No. Okay. I don't even know where this terminal goes. I'm just hoping it goes to somewhere good. Opening. 3 out of 7 correct. So I'm guessing that there was a very good chance it's something with ing in the end there. In which case, I can probably confirm that by clicking leading, because if it doesn't ping up 3, then we know that it's not ing. No, 5 out of 7 correct. So we're looking for a letter like leading, but it's not leading. Interesting. So it's probably not hunting, because hunting does not share enough letters. So hunting's out. Serving might be it. 2 out of 7 correct. So I was wrong about the ing. That's interesting. Yeah, and you'll refresh it again. So that was actually completely wrong. All right, let's get back in. And because I like ones that I can try with. I thought, because if you go melting right, that's 1 out of 7 correct. So surely that means nothing with ing can be correct, right? So it can't be that. What about victims? Because if... So it's possibly the I is correct. Anybody see a word that has an I in it that is not melting or victims and doesn't have anything in common with either of those? I actually think I do. Oh, no, that has an N in it. So it can't be cantina. So it can't be anything with an N in it. So it has an I, but no N. Does anyone see anything with an I, but no N in it? So I think if we get that, then we would have it. But I'm not entirely sure, because everything seems to have an N in it if it has an I. So that can't be correct. Interesting. Yeah, so the thing Sphinx, it's meant to be like a process of elimination, sort of a bit like Sudoku, but with letters in a way. But none of these would match what I've got, and my game isn't seeming to... It's not making sense, because the two we picked... Try Genghis? Okay, Cronus, let's try Genghis. I was 1 out of 7. Alright guys, we will do a good try. We'll do one more try of this, and if we can't get it on this, we'll just leave the terminal. And we'll do whatever the hard way is. But let's have a quick look. How's it going, by the way, Cronus? Are you a big Fallout fan? If so, and if anyone else is in chat who hasn't answered the question, what is your either are you guys blow up Megaton fans or save Megaton fans? Because I always love asking that one. All right. So my theory is if we start with 2 ings, we know whether or not it's a word with ing in it, right? Like that makes logical sense. I think it makes canonical sense, yeah. It's that, or we could just try, we could do 4, because we'll try 4 times this way and we'll lock ourselves out of the terminal. So we can either try and use logic, or we can just try and pick the letters, like the words we think are the nicest. Let's think. Also blow up to Megaton. Awesome. In this run, Jeff is we blew up Megaton because I just had to see the explosion, which was amazingly pretty. The terminals I'm conflicted on. They don't make for great streaming because everyone's just looking at words. But I love the concept of the terminals as a hacking thing, especially because it lets you keep coming back and trying over and over again. All right, I'm going to go with the ing theory again. So rating, 2 out of 7 correct. So that means that it cannot be a word with ing, right? That would make sense. It can't be a word with ing in it because only 2 of the letters of rating make sense. So what about Trinity? 1 out of 7. Okay, so that means that it's not an I. So we know that... No, that's not correct at all. So it's either I or N is not correct, but we know that the word has a G in it. No, that's not correct logic either. Yes, no, that is correct. We know that it's not a G because I and N were in both of those and only one of those are correct. So we know that the word does not have a G and we know it has to have an I or an N in it. But it cannot have both. So we're looking for a word without a G and with only either an I or an N. Can anyone see that? Without a G or an I or an N. Ooh, parties? Entry denied. All right, we've got one more go. I think it's just the N. So we're just looking for a word with N and no I. Yeah, I thought party should work, right? So we're looking for a word with just the N in it. So it can't have I and it can't have G, but it has to have N. I'm not seeing any word that matches that. Carried? Okay. Oh, carried! Carried? Okay. Well done! Very good work, everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cronus and Barry like, carried. Word games. Excellent. Okay, that worked. Hooray. How grand for us. Please make sure the main platform in the repair sector is properly raised before releasing the repaired bots from their pods. All units receive firmware programming to make their way to the main entrance and await pickup. Let's get them there safely and not repeat last week's accidents involving a protection falling to the lower level. That error cost us time, money, and was an embarrassment to the company and our DCTA account client. Okay, shut down turrets in Sector A. Sector A turret shut down! Excellent, guys! We shut down the turrets! Hurrah! Okay. So that's good. And now the question is just... I must have gone into there. That was just Wonder Glue. Yeah, I did do that. Okay, excellent. So turrets are shut down. I don't know where turrets were, but I'm assuming that since this was the stair up, that's the way we want to go. So let's go that way. I'm hoping that was a... Oh my gosh, it's another turret game. Okay, quick vote. Do you guys want to try on this one? Or do you guys want me to move on from the, or do you guys want me to move on from the terminal? If anyone feels particularly strong one way or the other, just let me know. I'll give it one go since we're here and we are in the robot thing. But if people are like, no, please move on from this, just quickly let me know. Otherwise, I guess I'll try puzzling it out. All right, not a problem. Well, since you got in first, Curtis, we'll try it out. So I guess we'll go with the Ing theory again, yeah? So we'll try it working. Okay, never mind. Everybody, you got the best of both worlds. I got it on the first go. Shut down. Yep. Okay, Sector B shut down. And is this just... Yep, okay. That is so funny. Okay, and we've just got our little... Are you guys chill? You guys are chill. Nice. And I didn't murder anyone. We're a nice day. For the next open world game we're playing, we're going to start an innocence counter because I have a nasty habit of shooting first and acknowledging that something wasn't a threat after I'm over its corpse. And so unfortunately a lot of very innocent people have lost their lives to Jeff in this game. So we're going to make an innocent counter for the next one so we can kind of keep track of all the oopsies, as you could say. Okay. Right, Forks doesn't need to come downstairs. He just like comes straight through that thing. Rightio. Were we meant to find a person down here? Or did Forks like just walk through their lab entirely? Neat if he did. Perhaps the entrance to this thing was actually at the back, because I was thinking that he must have an entrance to his area here. Interesting. But let's move on forward then, I guess. Oh, hang on. I don't think we've been elevated to oh, hey, that's fine. I thought that was meant to be hard. We just like ratcheted that right open, didn't we? Excellent. Okay, so that's all of that stuff done. Let's go on and through here. All right. Classic Red Eye, thanks for the follow there. That's super appreciated. Oh. Oh no, what have I done? My thing is automatically running somehow. Hang on. What have I've managed to set that onto an auto run. How have I done that? What key have I managed to hit? That's bizarre. Look away for 1 second and somehow Mag's auto run happened. Nope, we've stopped. Okay, excellent. Speaking of that, now that terrifying thing has happened, let's hit a quick save, everybody. On the off chance that I managed to glitch us into hell. All right, off to the machinist, everybody. Okay, or not. I keep like...
What are you
there he
doing
is.
here?
Hi.
How did you get past my defenses? Did the antagonizer send you? Speak now, citizen, or I'll be forced to detain you until I can ascertain your true motives.
I love his little costume because it kind of looks like he's drawn on the goggles. I know he hasn't, and it's just the artwork, but hey, Mildside, how's it going? We're playing superheroes tonight, or we're playing mediated superheroes. It's quite fun. You've been awake for a solid 2 minutes. Well, good morning. Hi, Erwin. Shrek. Oh my gosh. Erwin, now that you've said that, I can't unsee Shrek's face. Oh my gosh. That kind of takes out the kick of the mechanics, doesn't it? I'm just here to talk. We can find a peaceful way to stop fighting. So I'm going to try the peace option, everyone.
Mean well, but I'm afraid you're being naive.
Am I?
The antagonizer is a mad woman.
She does control
and the only
ants.
thing that will stop her is force. As much as I wish peace were an option, the antagonizer is too deluded, too inhuman to listen to reason. Sadly, Sometimes the scaly claw of tyranny must be destroyed by the cold, unfeeling pincers of justice.
So, fun fact, everybody. But you see how you can kind of see the Mechanist's neck there? Russia, about a year or so ago, they had a robot that they revealed to like the tech world, and everyone was amazed because it was this life-sized robot and was moving around and talking and acting in ways that were unimaginable for robotics at the time, or even now currently, because it just looked so human. And then a bunch of footage was taken of it, and the robot leaned forward, and everyone realized that Russia had just dressed up a man in a very amazing robot suit, and that the robot was not real, but was just a dress up. It's very funny and worth the Google just because it's hilarious, but it was given away by the neck thing like that. Now we do have the Black Widow, so let's do seduction.
Is that true? Have I really become a threat to the town? Do you really feel that way?
I do, darling, I really do.
The villain here.
Yes.
Does this mean I should stop myself? I
Robot
guess
Shrek,
just
go.
give up my suit and stop being the mechanist. But I couldn't face the town after causing that much trouble. Here, please, take the suit. I don't want to think about it anymore.
Oh, bye. I feel like just sending someone out into the wasteland is kind of a death sentence. Oh, we got good karma. That actually makes up for eating corpses. So that's really good. If you can do enough good things like give bottles of water to the dehydrated people around, then everyone forgets that you occasionally eat, as they say, the aggressive health packs. I don't know if I do want that, actually. Yes, we do need that for something. And no, we don't want that. Excellent. So he was easy to talk down. I wonder if the ant lady is as easy to talk down. I was about to be like, hey, maybe we should put his suit on, but I assume if we go into the antagonist's like nest, she's not going to be exactly pleased with me dressed up as the enemy, so probably not for now. Is all of this just empty? It is all just empty. Okie dokie. Is that an easy way out? Because that would be nice. No, it is not. Oh well. All right, off we go then, everybody. Back up to the top. I'm almost. Those Mechanic Shrek, get out of me lair. You just like, you have all those little those signs that Shrek had, but it's like the mechanic's face terribly painted on everywhere. It's a robot donkey by his side. That would be absolutely delightful. Okay, so let's get back to our our world map, and we'll just zoom right up onto Canterbury Commons, and we'll go meet the ant lady. See how she's going. Oh gosh. I think I just walked the other way. I love how Fawkes just immediately murdered all of her her minions. Like, out of the gate, he was like, no, we're not dealing with ants. We're taking those out. Does not want. Goodbye. How many quotes are there in there now, by the way, Barry? 17 quotes, huh? I kind of wish we'd started doing it earlier on. All right, is this where our lovely ant lady lives? We must be... No, it's somewhere this way. Okay. I'm just sort of going around on her, aren't I? Oh, empty bottles. Okie dokie. Let's just... Okay, this is just some random's house, so... Oh, well. I'm just coming in, taking a few Nuka-Colas. Oh, I kind of almost feel bad. I mean, this is their house. I love how in the Fallout, nobody has sheets. Like, everyone just forgoes the idea of having sheets. Why no sheets, everybody? Like, you can make clothing. Does no one like I like sleeping on sheets. Has everyone just given up on them in the future? The horrible, horrible future? Okay, so nothing was in here except the reminder that these people have terrible living conditions, and possibly looting them isn't the nicest thing that I can do, she says as she loots a bunch of meat. But, you know, it's fine. I'm solving this superhero problem for them. That should be good enough, right? What a horrible day. Sir, do you sleep here and serve here? Wow, you guys are poor. Or, like, have all the resources just been taken from Antagonizer and the Mechanist? I do like when you delve into, like, the superhero realities, like, if they were real, how much of an economic cost they would actually be to have. Like, just an insane amount. Is the lair beneath me? Because I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for lair-wise. I think exile someone, don't make up for eating people. I may be wrong. well, no, but like, technically I talked him out of having fights and being more destructive to the town. That's what I did, you know, and the karma system, because I'm pretty sure, despite the fact that I've gone through quite a lot of people in general. See, I'm still very good. I'm an earthly angel. An earthly angel that just occasionally needs to feed on people. Like Angel from Buffy. Antagonist's lair. Is it in this A Cup of Joe thing? It must be. It must be in this, like, building here, I'm thinking.
Someone call a doctor?
Hill Jeff? Oh, yes. Perhaps that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? As I'm going in and out. So after I just took all those people's foods. And we'll eat all of that. And we'll do all of that. And I guess we'll do a couple of needles as well. Why not? Always good. Hi, idea. Nope, that's around there. Because I can see a door there, but I can't jump up. So I'm guessing that Antagonist's lair... It's not under us. She must be in this building somehow. Unless I'm completely wrong, and we did actually need to jolly well jump downstairs, which maybe I am correct that we need to do that instead. But at least we get to see this derelict building. I mean, who doesn't like to look at destroyed buildings? Oh, Larry's on the rocks, by the way. Okay. Thanks, Sophie. Thank you so much. And see you later, but thank you for the tip there. How did I get good karma, Sphinx? To be honest, I still don't know. I could not... Have I? I've discovered her lair, everybody. Oh, there it is. Gosh. So I don't know. When I found Forks, I ran up to Forks and I just wanted to give him a big hug. I didn't even check my karma and I was like, hey Forks, how's it going? And he was like, I can join you now. And last time he'd refused to join us because we were evil. But I'm assuming it's because I sacrificed... I'm assuming it's because I sacrificed myself instead of Sarah. And so that gave me... Because I used to be a saint after I did that. So I'm assuming it's just been very slowly downgrading me. Okay, so that seemed to indicate that I can go forward or to the right. Right, this is just a room. Okay, the Antagonizer is not messing around. She has her area booby-trapped a heck of a load better than the Mechanist did. Like, she has actual traps in her lair. Dear Lord. Okay, let's get our buzz stick back out, because I want to use that, since we are spec'd for melee. And let's keep an eye out for traps, as opposed to just wandering in and having most of our flesh exploded off. Because I like to keep flesh on my body. You know, it's delightful. It makes a very nice insulator against the cold. I have found from experience. Okay, what else are we running into? Okie dokie. So not too much there. What else? Nope, nothing around. There's a mine. Ha 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 ha. No. Oh, thank goodness. So many of those. When I first encountered the minefield, I'd not come across a mine before, so I didn't know what was going on, and everything was just exploding in my face, and it was just utter chaos. So you have to excuse me. I get very loud when I'm trying to take them out because I start to panic because I've unfortunately eaten a lot of grenades in my day now, and they're not pleasant. I can tell you that. Oh, activate electrical switch. Neato. She has a cool base. Like other than the parts that are trying to murder me, and I think I can hear ants. Oh hi. Sorry, ants. I don't really want to do this. Did I tell you guys about I cannot remember, about the ant experiment where the researchers wanted to figure out whether or not the ants, I'm going to actually pop on some Radaway and Rad-X. They wanted to figure out if ants counted their steps to get back to their nest at all. And so what they did was they took some ants and they attached pig hair to the end of their feet to act like stilts. And with other ants, they cut off some of their legs so that their legs would be shorter. And then they had some ants that they like didn't mutilate because they needed control ants. And they had the ants try and find their way back to the nest. And so the ants that had the stilt legs with the pig's hair, they overshot the steps, and the ones with the short legs undershot it. And the ones that they hadn't tortured just made it back to the nest. And we're like, hey guys, let's nobody leave the nest ever because humans are terrifying. They've upgraded from magnifying glasses. But yeah, so they did that wonderful experiment because, you know, humanity and tests. My logical comment and cannibalism is they can't eat the corpse, then you shouldn't. I agree with you, Kronos. If they can't see the crime, then who's putting the karma on me? It should be totally fine. Now I would understand if I was running into a village and just grabbing children off the street like some sort of nightmarish invader. But if I'm quietly just eating a hobo I found behind a garbage, you know, near a dumpster, then who's to judge? I mean, okay, you, chat, and myself technically can judge, but in game, nobody knows. I'll let Forks murder that one. Goodbye, ants.
I win again!
I feel a bit bad for killing the ants, to be honest. Like, they're not asking for this. They're just little soldiers. They're not like the raiders or anything that attack me. They're just like, you know, protecting the queen. Poor little worker ants. It's funny that in this game I have more sympathy for the wildlife than I do the people. Like, I feel bad about murdering the wildlife, but when you're trying to chew my face off, I have very little option but to fight back. Do you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Okay. She has a little, she built herself a little throne there, everybody. Eats people and grenades. What my stomach made of. Yes, Barry is right. I have the Jeff is a gelatinous cube stomach, basically. Yes, Sphinx. So Forks has recently, I assume, started to suffer from PTSD with his journeys with me, and he will just start shooting constantly. We don't know why, but it's just a constant thing he does now. She has a Nuka-Cola.
You've pried the shell off that meaty little mechanist. Give it to me.
Wait, no, you can have it. Here, you can have it. Just move on and leave Counterberry, but give me the Nuka-Cola.
Excellent. It shall make a fine memento of a nemesis bested. A trophy of a foe antagonized. For your loyal assistance, take this blade.
I love her.
Its sting carries the venom of 1,000 ants.
Ooh.
And your foes shall tremble before it.
Yes.
Now that the tin-plated menace is no more, I shall take my leave of this town.
Can I have your suit?
I do believe it's time for my colony to spread.
I don't know if I did a good thing by asking her to leave town if she's taking the colony with her. So the reason I'm excited about this Nuka Quantum is because we are so close to giving that lady 30 of them. The you know, the Nuka Quantum addict lady that like she needs another hit of that Nuka Quantum. We have like less than 5 to give her, and I don't know how many, but it's less than 5, and I just need so badly to know what I just need to complete it now. It's been going for ages. Weapon, weapon, weapon. So what is this? Ant sting. Ant sting. It does not do a lot of damage. However, thankfully, we have Forks with us, so we don't need to do a lot of damage. We can just have fun / you know what? So now that I've found her blood cave, which clearly looks like somewhere she tortures people, I'm wondering if I should have given her the peaceful option. Because yeah, the woman has a blood cave. That's not a great thing. Okay. Well, let's go this way. I do have my little barb thing there. I didn't really... Does anyone know if I can actually, encounter her later on at all? I really want her costume. Door to Canterbury Tunnels. Oh my gosh, so we're actually going through the tunnels now. Oh, okay, no, we're just going back the way. I thought it was a different way, and like the tunnels would be something more interesting. But that's alright. We should just escape through here. I thought that was the peace option, wasn't it? Because, like, we didn't murder anyone. And surely let's chase her down. Well, I don't know where on earth she's gone, Kronos. I'm assuming that was the peace option, though, because, like, nobody was murdered, and, like, surely that's peaceful in the wastelands. Because in, you know, normally it's, shoot them or, shoot and loot them. My Rad X. Oh, good. The Rad X is worn off just as we're crossing the irradiated water. Perfectly fine. Let's keep going. Check if she's essential with violence. Oh, that, yes. Oh my gosh. When there are... So occasionally we have run into NPCs that Desmond... Do you guys know Desmond from the Point Lookout DLC? We found out he was essential because we tried to check him with violence. And my lord, he would not go down. That was the most disappointing thing. And then, when you do get it, when Desmond stopped being essential, I didn't even get to kill him. A random turret took him out. It was so disappointing. Like, literally, the one person I was really wanting to murder in there, like, I'd been wanting to kill him for ages, and the one time he becomes vulnerable and I can do it, and a turret gets the kill. I was absolutely gobsmacked. Right, well, we have this lovely knife anyway, so that's a good thing to test on people. I mean, like, I just, you know, just a quick test. It's totally fine. This is okay. Well, it's not that bad. I love how much he laughs. So we know she wasn't essential. Yes, load that back up. Hello, lady. In this reality, nothing happens to you. Isn't this a good timeline? I do like to think that Jeff does remember all of her realities, though. So she does, in fact, remember that happening. So was that... So she's just like staring at this person like, oh, I know what happens to you in a very different reality. Superhuman Gambit, report back to town for your reward. Is this not town? I'm fairly sure that this is town. So I'm guessing I'm trying to find our old mate Roland then. Okay, onwards we go. There's a peaceful option like you did with the other person, how they gave up the costume. Oh, so random. I could have actually gotten her costume. I thought that because I was saying, like, you can leave, you know, because it was her leaving that was going to be it. Dang. That's regretful. So my preference in these games is to try and live with the choices I make, unless, as you just saw there, where I very intentionally, oh really? This is everyone, oh gosh, this is everyone's thing. Where I obviously saved the game to test something out. I try to just always live with the choices I do make, just because I feel like it adds like an extra layer to the game where it's not always what I want it to be, if you know what I mean. Are you guys protected? You're not. I can loot from you. You've got nothing good in here. Now, where on earth is that dang... I didn't even need the detergent. I'm just taking that now. This is why they're... Like, they have detergent, but they don't have sheets. Explain that to me. And this is just your bathroom. Actually, sometimes you have med packs in here. Nope, not this time. Come on, Forksy. Down we go. Planning on playing... Yes! So the plan is to play all of the Fallouts. The question is whether or not I play New Vegas straight after this.
Just stumbled into town?
Whether or not
I make sure folks
play a different open
meal.
world first, and then I come back to Fallout. So I'm still kind of like, I was going to play Oblivion after this, but I have started, like, I'm kind of considering just jumping into New Vegas, because I've seen a couple of people play like little bits of New Vegas here and there, and I've really liked Fallout, and I'm just not sure if it would be better to take a break from Fallout 3 and then come back to New Vegas, like whether or not that would be a better experience, or yeah. So I am planning on doing it, to suffice to say. Unpurified water, I'm in... Thanks, Joe. It looks like a pretty nice place here.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Ro do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best.
Okay.
You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much.
Sure. No, I've got everything I want from you, so I don't actually want that. I need to find, was it Uncle
With all
Ro?
of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the
It was
town,
him.
did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all of excellent...
I'm all business. What types have you got to offer?
Damn near all of them, depending on which caravan's in town. Guns, armor, food, junk. Pretty much everyone swings by the old circle eventually. Everyone but slavers, that is. It's a hassle to transport their wares, as they say. Just as well, eh? Anything else I can do to welcome you to town?
I took care of both of them. There won't be any more fighting. So, New Vegas is amazing, but it doesn't exactly have ties to 3, so I don't need to play them. Yeah, because I heard some people tell me about the Tale of the Two Wasteland DLC, which is the combination of both 3 and New Vegas, and I just don't know if I kind of wish I did know about it before I started this. I'm sort of more thinking whether or not, because New Vegas was made so close to Fallout 3, whether or not, since I've got the mechanics and everything sort of down pat now, whether I would enjoy just jumping into New Vegas, having it all in my head, or if I go and play something like Oblivion and I like restart thinking about how to play games differently, if I'll get into New Vegas and be like, oh my gosh, I've forgotten how to do this. Do you know what I mean? Like changing up all the mechanics. Like it wouldn't be a big deal, but I'm just sort of deciding.
That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you.
Well, thank you. I'll be on my way then.
Be
oh,
back
cool.
soon.
He actually gave me a heap. Because the other thing I was sort of thinking of, would it be better to play New Vegas straight after Fallout 3? Because then I would have a better idea of the difference in the perks and the mechanics. Like, it would be super fresh in my mind, so I could actually give them both a really good sort of review, like which one I actually thought was the, not necessarily the better game, but be able to compare them a bit more evenly. Because one of the big problems I had about comparing, oh my gosh, we're straight into a fight. I have a tiny little knife, giant death claw. Goodbye, sir. Oh my gosh, this is so ineffective. I have mild regrets. This is much better against helpless NPCs. Like, way easier to fight with that. But yeah, because one thing I comparing Bioshock 1 to Bioshock Infinite after so many years of not playing number 1, it was a bit of a difficult comparison, because I'm forgetting the nuances of the game. I know I am. Oh, are we still battling? No, we're done. Excellent. All right, so let's jump in there. Hang on. You can get lost easily in Vegas and realize hours have gone past. I found with Fallout 3 I can do the same. I just get completely lost. It's made from because apparently Fallout 3 and was made with the same sort of like base engine as New Vegas was made with the same sort of base engine as Fallout 3, so that's why they've got a lot in common. So I'm kind of also wondering if that would be a good way to do. Almost exactly the same in controls and such, and the story and locations are different, but it feels very fresh. Definitely jump into New Vegas. You guys reckon? Play something else. Yeah, it's kind of the toss-up. Because I don't... Oh, I've definitely gone into the wrong shed again. It's that sort of toss-up where I'm not sure if, like, maybe I want to play Oblivion next so I don't get burnt out on Fallout. Like, yeah, it's something I'm sort of considering. I think we're going to end up putting, like, a challenge, a channel points challenge thing in chat on my next stream, so that, like, if anyone wants to vote one way or the other.
Thirsty.
Hi.
If you're here with some Quantum,
Here's
I have
your
packs
addict.
with your name on them.
Fantastic. Hang on. Here's all the new Quantum,
My
please.
machine's almost full, you know. That's over 25 bottles of Quantum. Get me to 30, and you'll have...
I wish I knew how many more she had. I just so badly want to get all the gosh dang things, damn it. Okay, so that's all of that done. So this is what we're doing, is we're basically cleaning up all of the areas that I have not hit yet. Do we have any... Because we were kind of hitting that area pretty hard tonight. So what we might do is if we go back to Antagonizer's lair, we can hit the Temple of the Union and we can try and work our way up a little bit in that direction. So that might be worth doing, unless that's closer. Chest Acre's Dairy Farm. Okay, sorry, I need to see what the dairy farm is about. That's interesting. I don't know why a dairy farm stands out to me more than a temple. Like, clearly the temple would probably have cooler things in it. But I'm like, oh, a dairy farm in the wasteland? I've got to check that out. Let's get our gauntlet back out.
It's over!
Hi. Look at that adorable face. I really do like the Death Claws, honestly. I mean, their cave was absolutely terrifying. Oh yes, the paralyzing palm perk. The best perk in the game. What else is hitting me? Oh my gosh, there's two of them. Okay, they're less cute when they double team me. I don't really like being double teamed so much. One at a time, just nicely line up. I can handle that. Oh, my wig's gone again. Oh no. Oh, lovely, lovely wig. Let's take that. And... let's take that as well. We can add these to the Deathclaw pile. I'm going to have over 40 Deathclaw hands just sitting there, aren't I? It'll be absolutely brilliant. And let's put our wig back on. Okay. So now that we've taken them down, let's hit the save. I need to, like, the funny thing is we went a few streams without it ever crashing on us, so I got out of the habit of constantly saving. All right, this way. Let's go. And now I'm like paranoid because it's just started it back up again on me. All right. It's amazing that people trust you, yeah, not to attack you. It is actually amazing. Especially that they trust me, because I half the time look like a psychopath in the game. If I were the NPCs, I would be running the other way the moment I heard Jeff was coming. is, like, I've heard some really good things about Oblivion, because I've not played Skyrim or anything like that either, and I want to play Skyrim, but I've been told that if I don't play Oblivion before Skyrim, I would just never go back to Oblivion, and I kind of think it would be cool to have done both. Oh, that's a small collection of Rufuses there. Let's go murder them. Oh, they're fleeing. I feel like we're killing a tiny little naked mole rat family. Why can't you be like orphans or something like that? At least then I could believe that you'll grow up to be potentially evil wasteland wanderers. You know, and I could say that, like, I'm preemptively defending the wastelands, but you're just like a tiny little naked mole rat family. You're all grown up. This is the most evil you're going to get. I can't even, like, you know, unless someone does like some sort of scientific experiment on you and we get sort of a Pinky and the Brain situation going on, which would still kind of be adorable. Were you guarding any loot by any chance? If you're guarding loot, then oh no, you're guarding a body. Ooh, not a very good body either. Well, the mole rats died for nothing. If only they hadn't come storming towards us. Nothing in the trash. Okie dokie. And we're still going to the dairy farm. Neato. All right. Like, it's the same as Fallout 3. Once you play New Vegas, you won't go back. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'd heard so much about that Classic Red. Was is that? Oh my God, is this? Are these? Yes, this is surely going to be enough. Yes. Crash truck, excellent. I'd heard the reason I started with Fallout 3, despite a lot of people saying New Vegas was the potentially better one. Oh my God, I think we're actually going to actually manage to do it tonight. Yes. So I'll ping the dairy farm first, then I'm gonna float back to that lady. Was that I'd heard that if I did New Vegas, I wouldn't be inclined to come back to 3, but I was like, 3 is such a classic game. And to be honest, I am so utterly pleased that I tried number 3, because this game has been so much fun. I haven't had this much fun in a game in a long time, just because it's so random. There's so many references. You never know what's going to happen. And even when the game crashes and I have to redo a scene, it always plays out completely differently. So you're always having fun and you just lose track of the time. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm excited about moving on to New Vegas, and I'm wanting to maybe do it next. But at the same time, I'm like, what if I get too burnt out on Fallout? But like, can you get too burnt out on Fallout? I don't know. Because I'm still not burnt out on the people when they explode into body parts everywhere. Though, Barry, would you mind adding, why can't it be orphans to the quote list? I think, occasionally it's nice to have quotes that come up that don't actually reference me, eating human flesh, so that's nice. Slash, that quote actually almost seems innocent, right? Almost. Oh gosh. Forks, please don't tell me you killed the cows. No? Okay. Perfectly fine. Good, yes, there's 2 cows. So I know I've told other people before. Oh my. Huh. So my question here is...
Game's over!
Uh-oh. Okay. Let's take this person out first. Oh, never mind, Forks did the easy. So, you know how these cows have 2 heads, right? So it's been proven in real life that cows actually have best friends. They actually bond with another cow and they have best friends. And if you have to slaughter one of the cows, the other cow gets depressed. Like, they've actually just been able to prove that it's a thing. So my question here is, are these 2 best friends, or are they best friends with their heads? So the cows in this universe, do they need another cow to bond with, or are they their own bonded pair? It's a question that's always on my mind when I run into one of those cows, because they're often in pairs of 2, but I'm like, that could just be a coincidence. Thank you, Barry. Do the quotes need context, Barry? I don't know what's going on with this dairy farm, but not good things by the looks of it. I mean, it had cows, but, it also sort of has more corpses than it does cows at this stage. Huh. Interesting. The thing that's really, because it's funny, the first few places I hit in this game, they always had a bunch of stuff. And then as I kept playing it, I'd hit little random areas that just didn't seem to have anything. Okay. We found a silo. Apparently these are so dangerous in real life. Oh, nice. Like, actually going into silos are highly dissuggested to do. We got a book then, I think. Yes, excellent. Okay. So we'll head on out. You like to say, I think a certain head argues with the one it's bonded to. So that would be hilarious if you could hear the cow thoughts and they're just having like a back and forth argument. Okay, so we got the... we're right here to ping these. I kind of... I wonder what if they're big ones or not. Let's have a quick investigate. A too good headed trope. Yep. That's how the cars work. So I'm fairly certain we've got a... That was a terrible sentence. I'm fairly certain that we've got enough Nuka-Cola now that should we go and hover back to that lady, we will be able to totally get that. Like, the thing is, she only gives us a mod. It's just that I've been waiting for it for so long, and we've been scrounged because I kept accidentally drinking the Quantum, and so it's just been so long since we've had a... Oh my gosh, there's so much. I've spent so long searching for that dang stuff. Big Daddy Davo, thank you so much for the follow there. That's really awesome of you. Oh gosh, okay, so we've got that. Oh, look, another terminal. And it requires a science of 50. All right, that's the other reason we did the terminals. I didn't build Jeff to be the smartest of characters. She's super charismatic, and she's got like the man killer perk. So I guess she's like super sexy, or at least she talks you into thinking she's super sexy. But she's apparently not that bright. So she's fun to play. We also didn't have lock picking for ages, just because I was like, lock picking, is that going to come up all that often? And that was a very foolish thing to do, because the answer is yes, often, frequently, and almost necessarily. So that was a big mistake on my part. All right, so we're gonna go picking up our little friend. Oh, hey, you're a trader. Oh, you got a little wolf companion, Scamage's dog. Hello, cow. Hi there. Yeah, do you do repairs? I could definitely use some. Thank you so much. My wheat doesn't need a repair, which is a surprise. All done. And do you have anything for sale? I'm sure I've got some junk to sell you. You've got $400. Excellent. Do we have any? Yes, you can take that. And what else can I sell you? No, I'll keep all of the aid. Have some cigarettes and some coffee mugs, a cap. You can take that. Our lucky ball that we got. I'm so pleased we got that. And you know what? No, I won't sell you that. Why do I have a rake? I asked this question like I'm not some sort of crazed hoarder. And you can take that. And that'll be everything. Okay, that was a delightful little... Oh, wait, hang on, lady. Do you have my favorite things? The needles? Yes, you do. You have one. We'll take all of your drugs. Drugs are good. Here we go.
Another satisfied customer.
No problem, Big Day. Yeah, I will be, trying Fallout 4 eventually. I'm going to work my way through all of the Fallouts. So right now it's Fallout 3 because I've never played any of Fallout.
Bye.
Eventually, I actually plan to try 1 and 2 as well. Whether or not depending on, I will try them. I don't know if I'll finish them on stream, depending, because they're very, very old. But I will definitely be trying Fallout 4. The next one I'm going to try is going to be... Oh, we're in the middle of a fight. Is going to... Oh, that's helping. That's delightful. Is going to be New Vegas, but I don't know for certain if New Vegas will be the very next game I try. Oh my god, you killed the dog! Why? Why, Mr. Gutsy? No one asked for that. I'm so sorry. I just realized I shouted at everyone there. But that was just horrible. What a jerk. Like, what a tool. Why? The dog did nothing. Oh, there's more cows over there. Oh, the dairy farm grows. So basically, yes, I will play Fallout 4 after I play New Vegas. Whether or not New Vegas is the very next open world game I play, I'm not entirely sure at this stage. Unfortunately, I have to save there just so I don't lose everything. That's so sad. I don't like the reality where the dog dies. So Skittles, howdy, saw you on... Oh, so glad that I made you laugh there, Skittles Random. Glad I did. Thank you for checking me out. Sorry, also, if anyone has written anything in chat and I've missed it, I do super apologize. I try to make sure I catch everything, but obviously sometimes I don't. Yes, it recently has come up, Classic Red Eye. Just recently, So that's been interesting. I did not expect people to like that quote so much, but apparently everyone really, really did. Cool. Cool. Are you guys? So I think a couple of new people have popped in. Are you guys blow up Megaton fans or not blow up Megaton fans? In this reality, we have blown up Megaton because I had to see that explosion, and it was beautiful. No, and this is so funny because I was playing Sovi, he's jumped out of chat for now because it's pretty early where he is, so he's had to go to sleep. But Sovi's played this so much, he actually has all of the collectibles in it. And when we were playing this, like he was watching me, we actually came across Megatown survivors, and he's like, I didn't even know there were survivors of Megaton in this game, and they attacked me because I blew up their town. But that was really cool. Did you guys know that there were Megaton survivors if you blow it up? Because it was neat to come across something that Sovi hadn't even seen before.
Stop right there.
Metacrobat, thank you so much for the follow. That's really awesome of you. First playthrough you saved them, but the second one after that you blew them up. Which do you find more blow up the Scrap City? Is it because you blow up the Scrap City? Yeah, I found it almost everyone is 50-50 with that one. Hey Dromaphorn, how's it going? Going good, I hope. If you missed it, the question we were asking was, are you a fan of blowing up Megaton or not blowing up Megaton? I find usually it becomes 50-50, though I think tonight we're having a few more blew it up eventually ones. I'm not here to hurt anyone. What is this place? I feel like every time my character says that, no one buys that because
this
essentially...
is the Republic of Dave. Duh.
What?
It's
I'm sorry.
named for
Hang
President Daddy. But you have to talk to him if you want to stay here.
Oh, I'm so sad. I'm pretty sure Canadian told me about this. He mentioned there was going to be someone called Dave that I needed to meet. Oh gosh. You like keeping the merchants alive? So you keep the town alive? I've heard a lot of people like to keep Megaton alive because the room is easier than the 10-penny tower one. But you don't get to make it as interestingly strange as the 10-penny tower one. I'd like to meet Dave, please.
Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people.
President
Okay,
Daddy.
come with me.
Hi, President Daddy. How's it going? Let's hit a quick save. The Republic of Dave. I love this. I loved the Gary Vault. Do you guys actually have a favorite vault? Because so far Gary Vault has been winning as best one. Oh my god, there's a Museum of Dave. What is the Museum of Dave?
Let's get class started.
But I already know everything about Dave.
Oh my god.
A wastelander, like in the stories about Dave.
Ooh. Okay. How much do I like... Yes! Oh my gosh, there's a bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, only through observation will you perceive weakness. That's fair. So this is about Dave. Hi.
President Daddy says that people from outside the Republic are bad.
Are these all Dave's children?
Are you really from the wasteland?
Oh my god.
Wow.
What the hell, Dave?
Welcome to the Museum of Dave.
Hurt them all. What's up, Metacrobat?
Are you really from the wasteland?
Yes.
Wow.
Seriously, are these like all of Dave's spawn? Is Dave a cult? Like, I say that like if there's any other choice for Dave to not be a cult. He would be so, like, again, that little girl was probably like, this is her job to be sentry, and she's just let me in. I have a giant death claw on my hand, and there's a super mutant literally behind me. What about me screamed safe for this girl? Why must everything not... Like, I know it's technically lootable, but, you know... Are you Dave? No, you're Bob.
I've got nothing
oh my
to
gosh.
say to you, stranger.
Okay, so it's a cult. This is very Jonestown-y feel, where no one's allowed to talk to anybody. I have a question though. In New Vegas and Fallout 4, do the beds eventually get sheets? Because I feel like I would find a way to make sheets. They have an outhouse. Oh, well, I guess you guys don't need plumbing. Let's go in. Where is Dave? Why do I get the feel? I want the Nuka-Cola Quantum. Hi, can I talk to you first before the accidental slaughter that might ensue? What about you?
I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed.
Oh, wow.
Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave?
Or just vacationing in the... Most exalted President Dave, I'm an ambassador from the Wasteland.
You are? Excellent. It's good to see that the Wasteland has finally recognized the sovereign Republic of Dave. If the people of the Wasteland are generous and respectful, I might deign to annex them.
Okay, hang on. So Dave has been busy repopulating humanity, hasn't he? But have the race car dart gun. I have not found that, Drabber. Where is that located? My charisma affected. Okay, so since I have that high, now can I become Dave? Like take Dave's place with high charisma, because I do have the highest. They seldom get sheets, but certain beds do eventually. Okay. Their Kool-Aid would be 5 stars, and it's a drink to die for, one might say. Okay, so you can make the beds. Oh no, you make the dart gun. I just got that, Drabber. So fun fact, I have yet to make something in this game, and I refuse to finish this game before I do make something. That's part of the reason why we're getting all the Nuka-Colas. So I will finally make something. Your Republic is forfeit. Prepare to be reclaimed by the Wasteland. If I press that, what happens? Let's find out.
Communist? She's a communist.
No!
Everyone come quick.
What about, well... You don't need Kool-Aid if you have forks. Well, declare war for the quantum. Yeah, that's basically what's just happened. Now, goodbye. What did you have on you, Dave? Yeah. Ooh, Dave's special key. Ooh, Dave's special key. My experience with cult leaders is that anything they deem special is never ever good. Do you think everyone outside know? Oh, painless. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe getting rid of... Again, he didn't seem like he was a good guy. Where is all painless? Okay. Well, come on, folks. Now, hopefully you don't murder everybody else in Dave's little country. Though we do have the Nuka now. Yeah, I think everyone's about to go down. Oh no, I know. Dave's dungeon is what I'm afraid we're going to find. Ballot box. What? I have Dave's special key. Is that not Dave's special key? Maybe Dave's special key is upstairs. Well, we're taking care of this cult, guys. It's a good thing, right, if you take out a cult, yeah? Like, that means you've done good, typically. We will leave their clothing there. We don't need that. You've lost karma. How am I losing karma if they're all murdered? There's no, like, that is my one complaint. I feel like once you have destroyed all life in an area, then no life is there to lay claim to the belongings, and therefore it's not stealing, it's looting. Very, very different. I shouldn't lose karma for looting. I understand losing karma for stealing, like...
No, you went! I'm going very fast!
Yeah, bye, child. Again, unfortunately, we can't actually wipe out all traces of Dave simply because he will grow on. Let's take that. So the children, okay, the only reason that I would be like, we need to mainly get rid of the children is because I've seen anime. And in anime, if you leave a child protagonist alive, what will happen is they will grow up and they will come back for you, and they will be badass and probably have a robot or something involved with them, and then they will kill you. And I would prefer to not have to die. But this is going to be like a small army. Oh my gosh, isn't that like that actually like landed kind of swell, horrifyingly, like for all these children, because like they'll come over here and this head will just be there. But and they've got nowhere to run because they're... Yeah, they're totally coming back as adults, aren't they? We're going to totally be murdered by these children when they come back as adults. I wonder what's in here. And we'll take that as well. Because, well, technically, yes, I'm now the owner of the Republic of Dave. It is mine. I know, Volk's gun is the Kool-Aid. And the children too. Now, I would say I wouldn't say murder. Technically, they attacked first. This was a aggressive self-defense was what was happening there. Or perhaps misplaced self-defense. Yes, you need to end the bloodline. If you don't end the bloodline, they come back. I know, the only hope is there's so many of them that they form like a main group like they don't have one particular person that becomes a like a hero. They just form a group, because it's sort of like the ninja rules. If there's more in one, like if there's more ninjas, then they're actually all weak. But if you have one ninja by themselves, then they're super strong. So I would rather children all huddle together to try and want their revenge, because it's guaranteed that they're going to be weaker on average. But if anyone's has anyone seen the Harlequin animated TV show? Because they have a great
I shall.
Thank you, folks. I love how I'm still good to him. They have a great episode talking about ending the bloodline of your enemies, because if you don't, they come back to get you. Well, would you stop screaming for help? No one's going to come, and Fawkes might have an emotion and realize he's a good guy, and I don't want him turning against me. We just saw what he did with the laser. Wow, they had so many of the little brats running around, didn't they? Where are you going? To go find your daddy's corpse? I give up. That's fine, you can give up. I thought I took... Yeah, I took everything from him. Again, I am just... These children are now just absolutely traumatized, so there's no way out of them getting revenge on me. It kind of would be... Again, need a key. Can't find the key. Alright, I really wanted to know what was in that box, but, oh well. Off we go. Oh gosh. Jeff is the BB. No, I am definitely. Oh. Downloads the Killable Children mod. Yeah. I was actually Leo Fox. I think he's not on the stream currently, but he stops by and I was jumped into his and he actually did download that mod. So I got to see that one in action. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the like. They can't. We're going to go to Shard over there. Oh, we cannot travel when there are enemies. See, the children are our enemies. Gosh, dang it. You guys are in the way. I don't want to touch you. You need to leave me alone. I can't fast travel if you're around. Go huddle back in the building and clean out and plot your revenge. Come find me in like 10 years when you're super strong and like edgy. Let's go on. Let's go back towards the dairy farm. Somewhere in like this, somewhere in this game, there's a montage of them slowly growing up and training. A picture of Jeff like just stapled to the wall as they like aim knives at it every day. Poor Jeff. I went into this game, like I didn't go into the game planning on being good or evil. I've just played the game as the options have presented themselves. Unfortunately, that has often ended in a lot of murder. And yet Jeff is still good. So I guess overall, it has all balanced out. And we have a new gun now, everybody. Hi.
I am... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I have so much for you. You have absolutely no... I have the last of the quantum.
You've done it. My machine is finally full. Well, like I promised, here's the schematic for the Nuka grenade. You've sure earned it.
Fantastic.
If you find any more bottles, be sure and bring them by. I'll be glad to keep paying.
Honestly, I don't use them for anything
Yay,
else. Do I have more on
back.
me? I've heard she does come back in the other ones though, so I'm very excited to keep seeing her here. I'll be very excited. Oh my gosh, I actually think that means we've hit level 30, which I think is the max in this one, isn't it? Is there... Do you know someone named Grady? Did we ever ask you that? Oh, okay. Has Roland been bothered? Roland actually,
That, sweetheart? Nah. Come to think of it, I wonder why.
See, Roland went into the wasteland, so we haven't seen Roland since the very start of this. Okay, I have to go now. All right, we've leveled up. Fantastic. So that's brilliant. So, you know what? I don't know why my medicines isn't higher. I'm just going to max that out because honestly, I think we're going to need that for Zeta. When we do that. And now we've got the other one. Oh, so these are all the ones that I could have unlocked but didn't because I didn't have the things required. Any body part of VATS increases slightly with each subsequent hit on the body part. Oh. Because I never put small guns up. See, this is the reason I would definitely replay this game is I would actually try and spec myself specifically for stuff. So we spec'd ourselves for melee in this one. Interesting. That's, with the nuclear anomaly perk, whenever your health is reduced to 20 or less, you will erupt into a devastating nuclear explosion. Note, any allies in the vicinity will also suffer the effects of the blast. Well, I have to take that. I can't not take that one. And tell them to run away so you can fast travel. You just take a few steps away from the traumatized kid. Sphinx, you make a very good point. I feel like, Sphinx, you're the angel on my shoulder, just going, do the good thing. And I'm like, I want to do the good thing. And then the other people in the chat are just like a bunch of devils on my shoulder being like, kill, kill, kill. So it's good to have a balance there. So we're going to take the nuclear anomaly because, yes, that just sounds absolutely amazing. But to be fair, Sphinx, if you think about it this way, we know that they're going to come back eventually and they will murder Jeff, because there is no way that that does not end, their story ends with them just being traumatized. So you can think of the narrative as that. You've just seen the start of an epic hero movie via the kids that we can't remember the name of. Dear Lord, come on here. So, basically, this is around about the time that I do finish my stream. Of course, I finish my stream with killing all the adults in a cult and unleashing traumatized children onto the world. That about sums up all of Jeff, honestly. I found a pit. Hey Lamo, I'm so sorry that you've come in at the very end, simply because we're actually about to end the stream. So sorry about that, but basically to answer your question, how far are we through? We have, so I'll just show you my map. We've basically done all of the main quests and all the DLC except for the Zeta, which is the next one that we want to do. And then but before we do that DLC and I finish Fallout 3 for good, I actually want to ping all of these little areas because I want to visit everywhere in it. With the rate that this is actually going at though, yeah, I'd say I've still got a fair way to go to actually hit everything like that. Like tonight, we only actually managed to hit 6 out of 9 places. So we're about that far through, but we're actually pretty far through in it, honestly. But yeah, so sorry you've just caught me at the end of it. But to everyone else, and obviously to you as well, I'm not excluding you there. Sphinx, it's funny because I was so naive. I was like, how can people be being the bad guys? I'm sure everyone is playing like me, and then I discovered the internet. Yeah, if you follow, super appreciate it, Lamo. Also, you can, if you want to just check out any of my VODs as well, just to see if I'm entertaining. Again, thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully you check me out next time. So, if anyone is wondering when the next time will be, just very quickly, I do find that funny, Sphinx. You're like, everyone will play this nice, right? And then the internet. Yeah, so the next time I stream will actually be in 2 days' time. On my About page, everyone, if you want to check my schedule, it has a thing that will actually, it shows you the next time of my stream in whatever time zone you are as well. But I will be streaming this again on Saturday. It's Thursday where I am. My Saturday streams are the only time that I actually do my stream at a different time. I stream from 13:30 to 16:30. So so 1:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. So it's a 3-hour stream that I do. And it will be Fallout 3, and then if you can't catch the Saturday at those times, I stream on Sunday from 8 till 10 p.m. This is Australian time, so it's about 10 p.m. where I am now, and that will also be Fallout 3. But yeah, so thank you to everyone who jumped in and talked and either gave tips and tricks or just let me know about how they play Fallout and everything like that. That's always good to know. To actually get other people's experiences and that on it. The game is not letting me exit that screen at all. That's not awkward as I'm trying to bring chat over here. But yeah, so gosh, sorry, I'm running out of that. I mean my voice. But yes, anyway, thank you all for jumping in. Anyone who threw a follow down and that, always, great. I love having people jump in and chat with. Good enough to say I passed 2 a.m. for a stream. Yeah, I found a lot of the streamers that I like to watch are in vastly different time zones to where I am. So it's always like, no. But anyway, I really do hope everybody here has a fantastic rest of the time zone, wherever you are. And I hope to see you guys next time to continue Jeff's lovely journey through the Wastelands. Bye.